With the world economy in a fragile state, top corporations must adapt to survive. The bosses of some of Canada's biggest companies are about to take extreme action. To stay ahead of the game, they're going undercover in their own organizations. This week, the boss of one of Canada's biggest tourist attractions goes undercover at Toronto Zoo and steps right in it.
You gotta be kidding me. I've never shoveled so much poo in my life.
Situated on the picturesque Rouge Valley, on any given day, the zoo welcomes up to 10,000 visitors. It's on its way to becoming a world leader in animal conservation. But management is fighting to keep the turnstiles turning and revenue up. To safeguard their future, CEO John Tracogna says it's time to get down and dirty. He's about to dump his suit and tie for a t-shirt and scrub brush. He'll assume a brand new identity, posing as a trainee testing out jobs for a documentary.
Jim Taylor.
Finding out what's really going on behind closed cages.
He's just showing you that he's boss.
After creating cordon bleu meals for the residents, he'll call the staff he meets into the boardroom to come clean about who he really is.
I'm the CEO of the Toronto Zoo.
Oh my goodness.
When the shocking truth sinks in, lives will never be the same. Because this is Undercover Boss Canada. Toronto Zoo is home to 6,000 animals, and the leader of the pack is one man.
My name's John Tracogna, and I'm the CEO of the Toronto Zoo. I think a lot of people have misconceptions about any zoo. They probably think we simply house animals for exhibit. Today's modern zoo is far from that.
Since the zoo opened in 1974, the global extinction rate has soared to over 1,000 species a year. In fact, some of the animals at Toronto Zoo no longer exist in the wild. As a result, the zoo is trying to save species from extinction with a host of breeding programs that attract private donations, important additional funding to help keep this Noah's Ark afloat. John's mission may be to save the animals, but his job is to run the business.
You know, we're trying to keep this program going forward. We have to find ways to get more innovative so that we can bring additional revenues to help the zoo grow and become self-sufficient.
John's immigrant parents brought him up to never be afraid of challenges.
Most people wouldn't know this, but I was born in northern Italy and came over when I was about a year old. My parents saw Canada as the big opportunity, and they let me live through their vision, that opportunity. My dad he was always there for me. He always would encourage me to go to school, do my homework, be respectful of others, and good things will happen.
The importance of family was truly brought home when John's father died in 2009.
My dad passing away really made me think about my family, and it's always hard balancing being a father and working. We have two daughters, Elena, who's 22, and Lauren, who's 19. So I always make time and enjoy the time that we're together.
But recently, demands at work have preoccupied more of John's time. With Toronto's budget in the red, City Hall has demanded the zoo cut costs, or they'll slap a for sale sign on the gates and force a sell-off to private enterprise. The controversy has got animal rights groups worried about what it might mean for the animals. And as CEO, it's John who has to protect the zoo's future, both as a business and as a conservation leader.
As the public face of the zoo, I need to know virtually every aspect of the zoo. What I'd like to learn more about the Toronto Zoo is what it takes to actually be on the front lines. Going undercover will validate for me that we are doing the best we can for the care of our animals. I really have to get my hands dirty and figure out how this place really works. I'm going to be going undercover to get a whole new perspective on the Toronto Zoo. And if there are improvements to be made, I want to make sure they get done. If it's broken, I want to fix it.
Oh, I think it's an excellent idea.
How's your animal keeping skills? I think it's going to give him an eye-opener as to what really goes on. I think he'll come away with greater respect for what we do and animal care does, and then what the public can see us doing too.
Tonight I'm going to my brother's place for a barbecue. It's my last visit with my family before going undercover.
What's this
You have the certain disguise that you're doing?
I don't know what I'm exactly going to be wearing. You're going to see it today. You're going to see it
Oh,
tonight.
do you have to wear a wig?
I don't know.
How long is it gonna take?
I think it's going to take a couple hours.
Couple hours. I'm gonna miss it. I have that concert tonight.
Can't stay?
No, I can't.
While undercover, I'll be changing my name to Jim Taylor. Jim has spent the last decade working as an auto parts salesperson who has just been laid off and is looking for a career change. Jim is going to be participating in a documentary on workforce transformation. I'm starting to feel like Jim.
Linda and their family, Moroccan green tea.
It's amazing.
It's great for digestion.
Hey guys, what do you think?
What the hell?
Well, what do you think?
Oh my God.
Well,
If I ran into him in the street, I would definitely not have recognized him.
Oh, you got
Get the
a tattoo.
tattoo.
You got a tattoo
yeah, that's
now.
It's not permanent. Let's see. Oh my God.
And do you know what this is called? It's called a soul patch. How about that?
I think his disguise is phenomenal.
John's disguise is amazing. He doesn't look like my brother at all.
Thanks for dinner. And we'll stay in touch, all right? Okay?
You're not my
Elena?
dad.
Give me a big hug. While undercover, I'll be staying at budget motels, just like an entry-level employee. Going undercover could be the craziest thing I've ever done. Driving home from my brother's tonight, I was kind of checking in the mirror and kind of in a funny moment, I was wondering, man, what happens if I get pulled over and try and show my driver's license? It's gonna have a totally different picture, and how am I gonna explain that? Just, you know, thinking this is happening. I've got some butterflies, I must admit.
Coming up, John gets ready for showtime at the Penguin House and smells trouble.
It already smells like a penguin house.
It already smells pretty bad, yeah.
And later, in a moment of crisis, is his secret scam about to fall apart?
Oh, hi, Judy.
John Tracogna is not the man he used to be. The CEO of Toronto Zoo has been stripped of his title for the week, as well as his looks, and been given a completely new identity, working undercover at Canada's largest animal habitat. It's day one, and John is on his way to his first job. Staff have no idea that it's their boss in disguise.
I am very nervous about going undercover. I have no idea what's ahead of me or what types of jobs I'm going to be involved with, and even if I can do those jobs.
He's going to be working with African penguins. 50% of their population has been wiped out, and there's a danger they could be completely extinct within 15 years. The zoo's breeding program is essential, but it relies on donations to survive, as well as ticket sales. John wants this to be the model for all their future exhibits.
I want to know if it's working for us. I want to know what we can transfer this best practice to other parts of the zoo, because we want to be world-class. Hi, I'm looking for Brandon.
Hey, that's me.
Penguin keeper Brandon is keen to put John to work,
So welcome to the Penguin House.
but the new assistant is already complaining on the job.
It already smells like a penguin
It already smells pretty bad, yeah. You'll get used to it, though, by the end of the day.
He's not making a good first impression.
That's the first thing you'll probably notice with working with penguins is that they stink. All right, Jim, so we got the penguin holding here.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Right on here, look at
there
that.
they are.
The morning. Yeah. But first things first, we got to deal with the exhibit. And we're under a bit of a time crunch here.
This looks kind of messy.
It is messy, yeah. These guys make a good mess overnight.
The enclosure has to be scrubbed spotless. It's a tough job. John really has to put his back into it, and he's already working up a sweat, along with his second complaint.
Hey, Brandon, do we have to get all the rocks?
Anyone that has crap on it, yeah, we got to get them all.
We'll be here a while.
Yeah, you might be, yeah. It'd be really nice to have a pressure washer out here.
Right. A pressure washer would do the job?
Pressure washer would do the job faster and easier.
Well, as a new exhibit, it deserves to have sort of the latest enhancements. You know, we're using these brushes that seem a little antiquated. I think that something like a pressure washer would speed things up.
There's just a couple spots here and there.
I know Brandon has way more important things to do.
It's now 9:30. It's showtime, and the penguins march out to meet their audience.
See, we got the crowds coming out already. But
John is finding the work increasingly demanding, but there's no time for a break.
You just want to get right in there.
Is this just like one night's worth of poop?
Yeah.
Man, these penguins are messy.
Yeah, I think Jim, he's definitely got some learning to do. I don't think he was quite expecting maybe the physicality of it.
Really feeling whipped. I'm so tired at this point, I could just lay down right here on this spot.
But he still has a long day ahead. It's only 11:30.
Yeah, so these guys are unfortunately an endangered species. It means their numbers are down really quite a lot in the wild. There's a program called the Species Survival Plan.
Right.
It's in place for many endangered species. And what it does is coordinates between zoos the breeding.
Okay.
So these animals all came from different zoos
All right.
to us.
Right.
And we're gonna try to find what pairing is gonna give us the best genetically viable offspring. Another reason we want to get this breeding program up and running soon is that we can get some babies here. So that'll be
So
pretty
babies would be huge here, like a big, huge popular.
cool. Babies are always a big draw, no matter what animal. And when you already have a popular animal like penguins, throw some babies into the mix, and it's kind of a win-win situation for everybody. So that's a little.
I think they're echoing what you're saying.
Maybe they're supportive.
When Brandon talked to me about the breeding program, his eyes lit up. You know, the more babies, the better it is for the zoo, and people will just keep coming because they simply love them.
Daddy, they got a penguin.
Brandon, have you seen any penguins in the wild yourself?
I haven't had a chance to see them in the wild. To do some kind of research project
Right.
through the zoo would be a great opportunity. It'd be neat to get to see them in their habitat, see them kind of firsthand, and I'm sure that would help my work here.
We need to do more to get people like Brandon out there and get that type of experience and knowledge so that they can do their job here at the zoo and take it to the next level. I'm going to find a way to make this happen.
The crowds have gathered. They're looking forward to feeding time, and it's time for John to cater to the stars.
Already here, they must be hungry.
They're pretty hungry.
Okay, and head first?
Yep.
Lunch is being served later than usual because John hasn't been fast enough on his feet. But it's his fingers he'll have to watch now.
Whoa.
And you might get nipped by
Whoa, that-
Shaker especially.
Hey, Shaker.
It's not as easy as it looks,
No,
right?
no. When I was feeding the penguins, I thought that they would take more than the fish and my finger would go with it.
That's Colby.
Colby.
Oh, almost.
Still got
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You got all five?
Yep, they're
10?
up.
All right, folks, welcome to the Keeper Talk. My name's Brandon. I'm one of the penguin keepers.
Meet the Keeper Talks are extremely important to the zoo. They deliver the message that we need to get out there about conservation, education, research, animal care. This is the type of message that the public needs to hear first and foremost.
Feeding time has been a success. John still has his fingers, and he's rewarded with a round of applause. But the show isn't over yet. Brandon has jumped up into the bleachers to talk to their young fans.
Thanks very much for your help today.
Well, should I shake your? I
Yeah,
guess
why
we're all fishy,
We're all
so
slimed up
yeah.
and fishy here, yeah.
Hey, it was great. You're
Well,
awesome.
thanks for-
you know,
thank
thanks
you.
for taking me under your wing, so to speak.
On a business side here, I'm impressed, but as a new modern exhibit, there are a couple things that I've noticed that perhaps very important fixes. I think that something like a pressure washer hose would speed things up. I know Brandon has way more important things to do.
Coming up,
These just a little more like the fear factor.
mealworms, meat packing, and a bit of monkey business. And later, John gets ready to clean house.
I didn't do anything that I shouldn't have, did I?
John Tracogna used to have a cushy office job running Toronto Zoo. Now he's a whipping boy.
Really feeling whipped.
His first day back on the job has been backbreaking, and he nearly lost his fingers during a feeding frenzy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You got all five?
It's day 2, and he's had to rise and shine much earlier than usual. Karen at the nutrition center is expecting him. He's going to be her right-hand man for the day.
As the CEO of this institution, I want to see firsthand is the level of our nutrition center where it needs to be at. Do they have everything they need to do the job right?
Hi,
Hi, you Karen?
I am Karen. How are you?
Good.
Karen and her team prepare 6,000 meals every day of the year.
We prepare over 400 to 500 different diets on a daily basis. Without us, a lot of the animals would not be eating as healthy as they do and would not be living as long as they do. A lot of the animals have very specific needs. You can't just throw them a carrot and an apple and call it a day.
She'll be relying on John to help make sure that everything is carefully prepared and plated up. Mistakes could be costly, and at worst, deadly.
So we're gonna start with packing crickets.
Do these things bite?
No, not much.
Not much. Oh, thanks.
You're all kind of
Good.
jumping
And then
around.
you just shake it into the bag.
Crickets are one of the few dietary items that are served alive.
Just think of it like camping.
Oh, geez, one's right on me.
Every day, 10 to 30 bags have to be made up depending on the dietary needs of the animals. Working with his bare hands, it's making John's flesh crawl. But there's one even grubbier meal on the menu.
This is a little more like the fear factor. We're going to package some mealworms for the baby birds. I need you to pick out 2 dozen of these small white ones.
You don't use gloves.
No.
Ooh, these white ones are squirmy.
Seeing and handling white mealworms, they look kind of gross. They're squirmy, they actually smell. There's like thousands of them.
You can see he's a little bit hesitant about touching certain things, but that's just something you need to overcome.
With the crickets and mealworms ready for serving, Karen is ready to put John through the daily grind of food preparation.
We've got some sausages that we're going to get you to make today.
Did you say sausages?
Yes, I did. For a lot of our animals that are living in water but are meat eaters, Komodo dragons, some turtles, we package it up into a sausage form. And also if we have any animals that might be sick and need medication, a jaguar, if they need some medication, we can hide the pills inside the sausage.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's a great tool to use. So that's roughly the size I want you to try and make, and then leave a gap, because afterwards you have to tie the sausages. Can I leave you to it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
All right.
Hopefully I won't mess this up.
Yeah, you have to keep packing the meat in.
Very slimy here. Gotta be really coordinated here.
Making sausages, I found very slimy to handle. Some were an inch that they were supposed to be, and others were like 4 inches, and some were tied, some weren't tied.
How you doing there, Jim?
I don't know.
Might need to pick up the pace a little bit. He may be the new guy, but the pace he'd need to work on. I'll tie this one, you can cut.
Okay. This place looks kind of...
Sterile?
It looks kind of like a lab.
It could be a little more colorful.
What kind of colors would you put
For
in here?
me, some boa constrictors where our pipes are.
Oh, yeah, I
some
see that.
jungle background.
So kind of more zoo-like.
Yes, inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that would be really wonderful.
One of the things that I think we could improve on is brightening up this environment. It could use a little more energy.
Would you like a little snack?
Do you have this all the time?
Oh, on occasion.
It's kind of bland.
Yeah, this is actually one of our monkey biscuits. I just wanted to see if you'd eat it.
So do you like working here at the Toronto Zoo?
Oh, it's great.
What's the toughest part of this job?
Probably coming in for 6 a.m.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Just one day, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you have a family?
Yes, I do. A husband, 2 teenage children. My daughter is 18, almost 19, and I have a 17-year-old son with autism.
Is it pretty demanding at home?
I don't think he would ever be able to live independently, so there are a lot of issues at home where require constant supervision.
How do you do it?
Yeah, you have to learn to prioritize your life and your work and just to try and keep things as organized as you possibly can.
I was really impressed by Karen. She puts a lot of hard work into the job here at the Toronto Zoo, and she puts equally, if not more, hard work into her family, and it can't be easy.
After John's quick snack break, it's back to work, preparing the vegetarian meals for the zoo's strict no-meat eaters.
This actually looks like it's pretty good. It's all fresh?
It's all human-grade produce.
Okay.
We actually purchase all our produce from where all the grocery stores get theirs.
It's nearly midday. They're on a time crunch. Karen has other meals to prepare. But she's confident John can be left alone to follow the recipe and complete the task.
Now these are in grams. No idea what I'm doing here. Karen, I think I messed up the scale.
Oh, no, it looks okay.
Okay, so...
We have more staff turnover than some other areas, just because of the high demands and the organizational skills that are required.
Karen!
That's like a dash.
Oh, okay. Doesn't really see here.
Oh, on the top of the diet sheet, it says Mayan Temple. So that will indicate which basket it will go into.
I don't eat vegetables as much as I should, so I didn't even know what half the stuff was here. 280 kale. Okay, I don't know what a kale is.
I think Jim would be quite overwhelmed.
Karen?
Yeah. Hopefully, in the long run, he'd be able to keep up with everybody else.
Overall, I could have done a lot better. I would rate myself a C.
To be honest, I feel like I let her down.
There you go. And that just goes into this basket here. That is the last one, and we are done.
Oh, great.
All right. It's been great having you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Karen. I learned a ton.
Karen's focus inspires me. So much rides on her attention to detail, which I can really appreciate because it does in my job too.
When I get back to head office,
Maybe I can make her life a little easier.
Coming up, a frazzled John loses his confidence.
Are you okay?
And that's not the only thing about to go AWOL. It's the morning of day 3, and John has to go to the washroom.
Good morning, I'm Judy.
Judy has been a custodian at the zoo for 11 years.
Jim Taylor, very pleased to meet you, Jim.
likewise.
Are you ready to clean? All of the viewing glasses in all pavilions. We're responsible for everything that needs to be cleaned at the Toronto Zoo. Okay, urinals and toilets. Even if it looks like there's nothing in there, flush anyway. You want to give it a fantastic soak. It looks messy, but this is the best way to do it. See?
Well, you're not missing anything.
No, absolutely not. Good to go.
You leave the seat up.
Leave the seat up. That is the rule. I'll see you shortly, Jim.
Thanks, Judy.
You're very welcome.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. It's really surprising in the amount of detail that goes in cleaning washrooms. At home, I don't clean the toilets, so today was a whole new experience.
Judge Judy checks John's work.
Aces. Good job on the urinals, Jim.
Thanks.
I think Jim, obviously he's green at cleaning. The thing that Jim would need to improve is speed.
But as John finds out, not everyone can move at the speed of Judy.
Okay, just do the insides.
That looks great.
Thank you. Just give it a quick wipe.
She's a remarkable lady who has just so much energy.
Oh,
You've done a great job.
I'm trying.
John's struggling to catch his breath, but Judy's already jumped over to the viewing glass at the orangutan pavilion.
Look at, there's Poopy.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that the coolest?
It's really
Where
cool.
can you work and see this? Are you having a wonderful day? Yes, I know there's lots of people here to see you.
I think she recognizes you.
I think she does too.
Did you have a kind of this connection with the orangutan?
Yeah. These are orangutans.
I never expected to see Judy have so many kids around her. She's interacting them as if that's a common part of her job.
Thank you for explaining about going.
Oh, you're very welcome, hon. Thank you for listening. Good manners.
Now it's John's turn to take a swipe at the viewing glass.
Okay.
What you're doing?
All of these?
All of them.
Okay.
Top to bottom.
All right.
Things are going swimmingly at the Lake Malawi cichlids, but John's soul patch isn't where it should be. The glue holding it on has disintegrated in the intense humidity of the African pavilion.
We gotta get this alcohol, the soul patch on, all this together before Judy gets back. On top of everything, she's expecting all the windows to be done. Back. I'm just gonna have to go with it.
The crisis has put him behind in his cleaning duties.
When Judy came back in, I was kind of wondering whether she was going to find out that my soul patch was looking kind of funny.
You are sweating.
It's warm in here.
It is warm in
But
here.
it seemed to work, and we carried on.
In the lunchroom, John discovers that the staff fridge is more like the African pavilion, good at keeping things
Doesn't
warm.
work very good,
No?
but it's all
What's
we
wrong?
have.
What's wrong with it?
Well,
Oh, the light's out.
the light's out,
Yeah.
and nobody's home.
Nobody's
it doesn't
home.
keep anything cold anymore.
It simply doesn't work. The staff refrigerator needs to go. Do you ever get out of the city or out of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like to travel as long as we don't get in an airplane.
Okay.
We're afraid of flying, both of us.
Who's the we? Who's
Oh, my husband.
your husband?
My husband,
Okay.
Gary, he's an amazing man. He came as he is. I didn't have to train him or anything.
Do you have any other family or?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes. We have 3 children.
Okay.
Our youngest son will be 34
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Our daughter Leanne is now 35.
Okay.
Our firstborn is no longer with us. She passed away in 1998.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. She was an incredible, incredible person. Andrea Judith Lacey, the most beautiful person on the planet. And we were blessed to have known her and had her in our life for that long.
You know, Judy, I've just met you.
Yes.
And you bring it all on at work. And I would never have known this situation. You know, it's a different situation, but 2 years ago,
Are you okay?
lost my dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I understand.
Yeah.
I gotta get up and hug you. No, I will. I'm sorry.
The hardest thing.
Are you okay? Okay. I understand fully. It's the hardest grief. It's your family. It's your family. It's the hardest thing to ever cope with in life. The hardest thing.
Seeing Judy's strength is something that I wish I could harness that energy myself. It's a remarkable quality. Listening to Judy really made me think about my family and how important they are to me. My dad passing away and having 2 daughters of my own, you know, it really, really brings it home.
Hi.
Hey, Lauren, it's Dad. I don't know, I was just thinking about you.
Aww.
I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like to lose a daughter. You know, it really, really brings it home.
Love ya.
Okay, love you too.
Okay, bye.
I've got a lot more respect for what it takes to do some of these jobs. There's this whole area of dedication and giving of yourself for the betterment of the zoo, of the animals, of the public that comes through the doors each and every day. It's been an eye-opener looking at all that and experiencing all that firsthand.
Coming up, John's presence rattles a few cages.
He's just showing you that he's boss.
It's another early start, and after applying a double layer of glue to his soul patch, John's back on the road.
I don't know if I can hack this. It's tiring, but I'm really learning a tremendous amount. Today I'll be going to meet the gorilla keeper at the gorilla exhibit.
Great apes are especially challenging to work with. He'll be shadowing Allie, the lowland gorilla keeper.
Nice to meet you. So you're gonna help me with the gorillas today?
But before he gets down to business, there's procedural details to get through.
When you go in here and you see them, don't look them straight in the eye. Don't go up close to them. Keep very humble, very small, and very quiet. So, I'll show you. Yeah, so that's what I meant.
As the CEO, I felt that I wasn't the one that was in charge here. It was all those gorillas.
He's just showing you that he's boss.
Okay, you're boss.
Before the gorillas are brought out, the enrichment program has to be set up.
What's enrichment? What's that all about?
It's what we do to enrich the lives of the animals and the gorillas. So we try to come up with ways to make the gorillas still forage. Instead of just, in the olden days, they would just take their food and plunk it down, they'd grab it and they'd eat it and they'd be done in 10 minutes. Now we hide it around the exhibit, we put it in these jugs, and that way it takes the gorillas a while to get it out.
Right.
So
And does this seem to work?
Absolutely.
With this kind of stimulation, the zoo can replicate, very successfully, how gorillas forage naturally in the wild.
So we let them out as a group.
Everybody out?
Yep.
How do you like this job?
I love this job. It's basically my dream job.
Oh, wow.
As a kid, I always hoped that I would work at the zoo, so I'm probably one of the few lucky people that can say they're doing their dream job. It's one of those things that you always think about, but you don't actually think it would ever happen, so. Yeah. Okay, we're really behind, so now we have to go start the hard work.
Oh, great.
It's early afternoon, and Allie now needs John to help her clean the night enclosure.
All the poo, all the wet stuff.
And he's back doing his least favorite job.
Oh,
here's a good one. There was so much gorilla poo all over the place. I've never shoveled so much of that in my life. I hope I don't have to do that again.
Half an hour in, he's completely pooped.
So this seems overwhelming. It's quite a lot of work here.
You've missed quite a bit.
Well, there's quite a bit here.
Jim had a hard time with a lot of the heavy work. There was a lot of areas that were missing. I had to go over and re-clean them. Usually takes me about a half an hour to do this room by myself.
This whole room in half an hour. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, you just motor through.
This is the part that I guess a lot of people don't really realize.
Exactly, and a lot of people think our job is a lot of, you know, you get to play with the animals, interact with them all day, and we do get to do that, but for a lot of it, it's just a lot of the caretaking or the husbandry is what we call it.
Well, I'm sure the gorillas appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
When the cleanup is over, Allie has to brush up, so she's ready to face her public.
Gorilla is mistaken for Charles. This is actually Josephine, our oldest female. Gorillas are the only...
When Allie was doing her talk, it was really reassuring to see that there were so many people that were being engaged. Allie, she loves her job. She knows her job inside out, and she cares. Pretty hard work this morning.
Yeah, that's just part of our regular day. And
Really? So what does your husband and kids think of you working here at the zoo?
Well, we just don't get as much time together,
Okay.
so...
And the zoo's open, like, year-round?
Yeah, we're open all year long, so obviously someone has to be here to take care of the animals.
Yeah. Do you ever have to come in on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Is it hard to get used to? You okay? Yeah, I guess, you know, it's tough. And here you're doing, you know, great work with the gorillas and taking care of their family, and then you've got another family at home too, also.
My husband will bring them quite often on weekends and things, and to visit, and they really enjoy coming. So it's good.
So they must, when they see you in action, they must say.
Yeah, they feel special
Do they?
that you know their mom works here, and when they're at school, they'll tell their teacher.
Okay.
And you know,
John had no idea that Allie's dream job had taken such a toll on her family life.
Thank you.
She sacrifices so much. When I get back to head office, I'm definitely gonna see what I can do.
So far, John hasn't impressed Charles, the dominant silverback,
He's just showing you that he's boss.
or Allie, the keeper.
You've missed quite a bit.
He'll have to step up his game. She's hoping he'll do better this afternoon.
It's okay. We're going to be doing a training session with Charles right now. We try to train our gorillas every day. It's a very, very important part of keeping them healthy at our zoo. And so I'm going to work on the ultrasound training. So he's already trying to get started. So if I could just have you open that up. This is our fake ultrasound machine.
Okay.
It's basically just a laptop that is old. And then we have this mock ultrasound wand. This is supposed to mimic the actual real ultrasound wand that is very expensive. And this might seem a little bit silly, but it's a very important process because the gorillas, they're very cautious. Just to get up to this point, I've been working with Charles for about 3 years.
3 years.
To desensitize him to this.
Otherwise, what would you have to do?
In order to get images of his heart,
Yeah.
the vets will come and anesthetize him, which could be fatal, especially at his age.
Okay.
And we also have a part in training for that process as well.
Okay.
So by getting them to participate in these simple procedures that they can have done while they're awake, it just makes life easier. We could do it more often, and you get more accurate results.
It's better for their health and care, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't believe Allie has to work with a broken computer. And as CEO, I'm going to fix this because our animals deserve the best care.
He's comfortable now with this, so the next step is to work on placement, which we can't do with this because we're not actually getting images with this fake one. So,
So it'd be great if you can get one donated, a real one.
oh, absolutely. That would be like the best thing that could happen to us, really.
Hello, little guy.
We've even started training him at this age.
Oh, really?
So he knows what's going on, so that's why he's looking into my little pouch to see what treats there are. Now, we've done ultrasound for a little while, so now I'm just going to do some other of his behaviors that I work on. So now I'm going to give him a little manicure.
Oh. And why do you do that?
For this, it's just a simple, we give a little file down, because if they become overgrown, they can get hangnails, and then they can get an infection.
Okay.
So, and the vets have to anesthetize them just to trim their nails. And so we even can take his temperature. You know, and all these little things are all for medical purposes. We don't train them to do tricks or jump around or anything. It's all, see, he's presenting
It's for
his
their personal health, really.
Exactly.
I mean, it must make you feel really good as to this, that this is all really working.
Yeah, it is. And it's a very slow, daunting process. So people often get discouraged, but you just keep at it and do little bits, and then all of a sudden the gorilla will get what you're asking.
Okay.
And then it's like, oh my goodness, this is a major breakthrough.
Ali doesn't have the perfect tools, but she does have the perfect attitude, and it's paying off.
Wow, you really have full access to him this way.
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing he'll let you do that.
Yeah, and that's part of the whole, you know, trust issue. He really trusts me, and that I'm not going to hurt him. And that's part of the whole idea of training. They get the best treatment. He gets his end
Right
of
in the hands.
Yep.
Ah, very good.
There, all done.
All right. That's
So,
great, Charles.
Good job, buddy. That's it, really, for the day.
Wow, what a day. I'm like really tired.
Good.
You really worked me hard.
Good.
Thanks, Sally.
Okay,
Nice meeting you.
What I saw here today and what I experienced was that we are doing a great job at taking care of our animals, in particular what I saw with the gorillas. I'm inspired by Ali, but I can't believe she has to work without the right tools. Maybe I can make her life a little easier.
Finally, John's week on the front line is coming to an end. He's glad to get rid of that troublesome soul patch.
I can't believe that my time undercover has come to an end here. I'm getting closer to my staff in a way that I could never have. Going undercover is the smartest thing I've ever done. There's this whole area of dedication and giving of yourself for the betterment of the zoo, of the animals, of the public. It's been an eye-opener experiencing all that firsthand. We have the right people. Now all we need are the right tools.
Coming up, Brandon, Ali, Judy, and Karen have been summoned to the boardroom. They're about to be hit with the shocking truth about who Jim Taylor really is. After a week of hard labor, John Tracogna is back on top as CEO of Toronto Zoo. The fake hair, tattoo, and soul patch have gone, and he's ready to report to his management team.
It's great to be back. Going undercover has been quite the positive experience. There are a few enhancements that will make animal care much easier to do, and we all want the zoo to be the national zoo for Canada, and I'm convinced we're on the right track.
Now it's time to deal with the employees he met. They've been called to head office to spill the beans about trainee Jim. But the meeting is about to take a surprising turn.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
You're looking dapper.
So you're probably wondering why you're here.
A little bit.
I'm not Jim Taylor.
Yeah, I'm getting that now.
My name's John Tracogna. I'm the CEO of the Toronto Zoo.
Oh my goodness. I didn't do anything that I shouldn't have, did I?
Oh no, you were like phenomenal.
Yeah, this is pretty funny.
Brandon, I learned a lot working with you. And you were great. You took me under your wing.
Thank you.
Literally. You know, one thing I learned from that, and you raised it, was it'd be great if we could have a power washer and a hose. I can't think of a better thing to do than to get that.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
That would allow you to, spend more time with the penguins, and it's probably better time spent. The other thing that you mentioned to me was your deep interest in getting into the field here as well.
Right.
Polar Bears International is going to be providing you with a 4-day, 3-night excursion up to the north of Churchill to be up and close with polar bears. I know it's not penguins, but it's something that's
still really cool, though.
Conservation
Yeah.
research. Keep up the great work.
I will do my best. I'm feeling really good right now. There's going to be some cool experiences out of this.
All right, take care. Karen, I just wanted to thank you for sharing what you do here each and every day.
Oh, you're
the
very welcome.
dedication and passion you put into your work. It's quite remarkable. Glad to hear. One of the things that you brought forward was the nutrition center, the main kitchen area, how sort of white and stark it was.
Yes.
And what I'd like to do is get that whole kitchen repainted. We have a Toronto-based community organization called Sketch, and they do this sort of thing. You think
We
that'd
would
be
love
great?
it.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I have one more for you.
Uh-oh.
I want to send you on a weekend for two gourmet getaway sponsored by Samba Days, and it'll take the load off you and let someone else do the chopping and dicing, and maybe have a glass of vino while you're there.
I like that even more.
You know.
I was never expecting anything like this. As long as I don't have to cook when I go home, icing on the cake. Get your suit wet.
You know, Ali, I was really impressed as you were showing me the simulation process. Just watching how Charles responded to that technique. We definitely need an ultrasound. So I'm gonna make sure that the zoo gets one for you.
Good.
Let's use the proper equipment.
Yeah.
And the other thing I noticed is that you got quite emotional when speaking of your daughters, and I want to put them into zoo camp so that when you're here, you can work with them and be close to them.
That's great. Thank you.
Now you're getting to me a bit. What I saw is that you're such a dedicated keeper. You care about the gorillas deeply. You know, as part of that, I want to see your career continue to develop. The University of Toronto, Scarborough, has generously sponsored a role for you at Canopama Biological Station, it's a long word, in Costa Rica. You'll be able to see up close a number of different primates and in their natural habitat. And I think it's going to be a great learning experience for you.
Absolutely.
My kids will love the zoo camp thing. Oh my gosh, they will be so excited. And
Going to Costa Rica, I'll be able to learn a lot and bring a lot back to my coworkers and share the experience, and hopefully it'll benefit the zoo.
Judy, I was just blown away with all of your energy and
Thank
how
you
much
for
pride
that.
you take in your work. Well, and what's up with that clunker of a fridge?
That's horrible.
We're gonna change that. Electrolux Major Appliances of Canada is gonna give us a brand new fridge for the staff room.
Oh my
and,
goodness.
And that's because of you.
Thank
You'll
you
have a cool
very
drink.
much.
You also were telling me you and your husband like to travel, but
We
you
are
don't like to fly.
We are so afraid of flying.
We've arranged to have a $1,000 gift certificate on Via Rail.
Oh.
Okay. First class, a couple destinations of your choice.
Fantastic. John, I can't thank you enough. I wrote a letter for Jim, who is now you.
Yes.
Can I get it out?
Please. Bring it
Thank
up.
you. It says, "Dear friend, what a great experience it was working with you. I was so sad to hear that your father has passed away. Ever since our break, I wanted to share with you one of the ways we find comfort in managing our grief after the devastating loss of our Andrea. We started writing letters to our daughter, helping to release emotions that at times can overwhelm us, making us feel sad and empty. It's very comforting. I'm hoping you will find this helpful. Wishing you and your family well, your fellow custodian for a day, Judy."
Thank you, Judy. That's,
You're welcome.
that's really special.
You're welcome.
You know, we wanted to have a bench dedicated in honor of Andrea, and that so that near
You
the
would do
African
that?
pavilion, so that when you're on your break, you
Oh, wow.
can have a seat and be close to her and kick your feet
Do
up.
you know how much that means? Oh boy,
I'm
I
sure
will
it
be
is.
writing her about it. Trust me, I'm overwhelmed by everything. Honestly, a fridge would have been sufficient. I am so happy, and it's nice to be appreciated. It really is.